Gun Freak Nation, how y'all doing? I'm hope y'all out there being safe and savage ready. As Gun Freak Nation, we are international. So guess what? I get a lot of people that email me. Some I even give my own personal, phone number to. So I get emails, text messages, and a lot of people is concerned about the possibility of it being violence. I'm hearing a lot of chatter of people saying, we got Antifa that's been activated. We have, you know, uh, neo-Nazi groups or racist, right racist groups that in some way they feel emboldened because Trump is about to be president again, as if like Trump is really prejudiced or racist, which he definitely not, if you ask me. But you have idiots on whatever, whether you left or whether you're right. You got idiots on the extreme. You got the right wing extreme, the left wing extreme. And so when you got idiots like that, racist groups, don't matter what race they are, if you hating somebody, man, I don't know what to tell you. So from Antifa to any racist group, what I'll say is that Gun Freak Nation, I'm preaching to the choir. Send them to Funky Town too. If you got some neo-Nazis or whatever else type of racist group and they trying to bring that to you, then you know what to do. Send them to Funky Town. If they trying to send you to Funky Town, send them to Funky Town. With the event of Antifa, you get caught up in the middle of some civil unrest, a riot. You got to know how to handle yourself. Number one, don't try your best not to put yourself in the middle of a situation like that. Because you got to think ahead of, is this worth it? What if something go left and you got to, so me personally, I wouldn't even be going to a protest or, whatever, man. I'm not going to do it because shit can turn left, just like a snap, so you gotta just know how to move. If it do be some civil unrest, do your best to avoid it, but if it come to you, be prepared. It's just that simple. Arm up. It's very important to have a firearm, especially in these days. We living in times now where you can't depend on the police to come to your aid, to your rescue. Rescue yourself. Be your own first responder. You feel me? Don't put that burden on somebody else, man. The burden is on you to protect your life and protect your family life, but I'm getting a lot of messages from people hearing a lot of chatter that we got groups on both sides, extremist groups on both sides that's willing to, I don't know, try to provoke, start up a civil war, or we just don't know. There have been long rumored talks of, some type of false flag event that's going to happen to stop the elections, but that didn't happen. But We just don't know, man. We just got to be ready, locked and loaded, and for whatever event that arises, we need to be prepared for it. You know, we can pray, hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. That's what we got to do. We got to stay on track, y'all. You know, just because he back in the White House don't mean that, you know, it might even be worse. I guarantee you, you're going to have something going to happen that's going to stir up a lot of protests or riots that's going to eventually turn into riots. It always do. Let another shooting or something like that happen with a cop or something, you know, yeah, it's going to be 10 times of hell to pay. That's how they do it. You know, they're going to protest, and the protest going to turn into a riot. And y'all know the rest of the story, man. You know, we don't want to watch this movie again, ever again. But because he's president, I'm telling you, expect to see the re-emergence of Black Lives Matter. Expect to see the re-emergence of these Me Too people. Just all of the you know, the anti-righteous groups. You're gonna see them kickstart up again. So, Gun Freak Nation, just be on your P's and your Q's, and like I say, protect yourself at all times. Stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous, and be ready to send that savage to Funky Town. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. Get prepared. If you already, hey, if you ready now, guess what? You ain't got to get ready because you already ready, right? So get it together and be ready for when it comes. When that storm comes, I'm telling you to brace yourself and be ready. Love you, Gun Freak Nation. Salute.